In this episode of Show and Tell, I'm going to be telling you guys the story of the time that Mr. Beast stole our video idea. Yes, the Beast Man himself. Hey guys, my name is Jashan. Welcome back to another episode of Show and Tell. In this episode, we're going to be jumping back to a video from 2019 called I Filled His Entire Bathroom with FruitLoops. Now, the backstory of how this video actually came about, at the time, there was a very back and forth prank war between Shammi and Jaydens. That's where this whole thing started, and so this FruitLoops video was the retaliation to filling up the G-Wagon with beanbag beads. But the original idea was never to actually fill up Jaydens' shower with FruitLoops. That wasn't the original idea, and this has never actually been spoken about anywhere, because I think we held on to the idea for a while, but it's now been a couple of years. I think we're letting go of that original idea, and I'm going to share it with you guys today. But before I do, all I ask from you guys is that you like these videos, throw a comment down below. When you do that, it really does help in the algorithm to push this video out there. My goal for 2022 is 150,000 subscribers. If you do, I'll love you guys forever, and I'll keep making these videos for you for as long as you guys keep watching them. So back to the original idea before the FruitLoops happened. I came up with this pretty big idea that I wanted one of us to do to Jaden, and the idea was to seal up his entire shower, fill up his shower with water from the canal, go fishing in the canals just off the back deck, and whatever fish we caught, we were just going to chuck straight into the sealed up shower that has turned into a massive fish bowl. We probably would have just had a bunch of eels and a few fish swimming around in his showers. So that was the original idea. And Jaden was in the very early stages of his relationship with Kat. So Jaden went to Brisbane every single weekend to spend the weekends with her, which he set himself up for all of this stuff to happen, but hey, love is love, I guess. So Shammi and I, during the week, we actually went shopping. We got some silicone, we got tape, we got a whole bunch of stuff that we thought we might need, and we didn't think it was going to be too hard because, well, if worst came to worst, we had a plumber that had just moved into our house. His name was Austin, who you guys now know very well in the content, but at this stage, he wasn't actually filming with us. He was just JJ's mate, and he had just moved into the house. So we called Austin in, he had a look at it, he's like, bro, you're going to need like a full-on like crazy setup. Like the amount of weight that'll be in that water is just going to shatter straight through the glass. And we're just like, ah, shit, we didn't think of that. We started thinking, it's like, oh, we could sort of get a whole heap of timber across. But then we realized if we put slats of timber all the way down the shower, it kind of defeats the purpose. It just wouldn't look as good. So we were back to the drawing board and trying to figure out how to make this work. And we only had 2 days to do it. We threw around a whole heap of ideas and came up with, hey, why don't we fill the entire thing up with cereal, and maybe we can get a world record while we're at it as well. This one was a lot more realistic. Surely cereal isn't going to shatter any glass. So Shammi and I committed, and we jumped into filling it up with cereal. The reason we use FruitLoops is just because how colorful they are. Pretty much every single other cereal is just like brown. It just would have looked like a shower full of dirt or something. We thought surely we can just call up like the supermarket distribution place and just get like a whole truckload of FruitLoops brought to us. They basically told us, oh, it'll probably take 2 weeks. They could deliver it in 2 weeks' time. And we're just like, fuck. But we're committed like now. We just want to, we need to do it this weekend. We can't guarantee that Jaden's going to be with his girlfriend for the next 2 weeks. So it had to be done here and now. This was our opportunity. So we asked them, is there any other way we can do this? And she basically said to me, to be honest, your best option is to probably just like go around to all the different stores and buy them. Fuck. But we didn't have any alternatives. So we emptied out the G-Wagon, set out to every single supermarket on the Gold Coast. I would have loved to have seen the monthly report for FruitLoops that month, eh? Like everyone would have been freaking out. It's like, why is FruitLoops just so popular this month? Before we continue, a big thank you to our sponsor for this video, Squarespace. If you guys are looking to update or build a new website in 2022 or 2023, whatever year you're watching this, if you want to build a new website, Squarespace is the place for you. I've been using Squarespace for about 3 years now, and what I love most about them is they give me my time back. And what do I mean by that? They give me my time back by creating such an easy to use website where I don't have to spend my entire life trying to figure out how to use a particular platform or learn any sort of coding. They make it so simple for you to get up and running so you can get back to doing what you do best. No matter what product or service you offer, then there is going to be something for you. It's got all the extensions you could ever need to connect to your website. You can easily add your socials in. You can integrate your email directly from Squarespace as well. If you do want to try it out, they do offer a trial period, and once you're ready to sign up, then use the code Jashan at checkout and you guys are going to get 10% off. So check that all out. Link will be in description, and thank you again, Squarespace, for sponsoring this video. All right, back to the FruitLoops. Shopping around the Gold Coast, literally, I think we were going around for at least 8 hours. We're just like going around to every single store. We were that over it by the end as soon as we got there and finally back.
Didn't want to give us a hand at all?
No, just got to film quickly. Do you want me to get the door? You sweet with that as well? I might give you a hand.
Yeah, if you don't mind, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
And it was just me and Sham, so we sort of got into a routine. I'd rip open the pack ready for him, he'd pass it up, he would empty it. And as soon as we started getting close to the end, we're just like, wow, we are not going to be anywhere close to filling this thing. We were about halfway through our boxes and we were only about a quarter of the way up the showers. At that stage, we just started getting devastated. There wasn't much talking going on for a while. Long story short, we obviously got the whole thing done, got it filled up, which brings us to Mr. Beast and how he stole this idea. Once we were finally done, we were in a bit of a celebratory mode that we finally got it done. We thought, hey, let's check if this is actually a world record. And the first step you ever take when checking a world record is you see if Mr. Beast has already done this. So we pull out the laptop, jump onto YouTube, and I shit you not, we type in Mr. Beast bowl of cereal. And what pops up? A video called World's Largest Bowl of Cereal. We could not believe it. Mr. Beast had stole our idea 12 weeks before we had it. Mr. Beast's video was only posted 12 weeks prior and we were completely deflated. We were just like, are you fucking kidding me? In no way, shape or form did we do that video to copy Mr. Beast or anything like that. We literally come up with it ourselves and Mr. Beast had done it 12 weeks earlier. 12 weeks earlier, Mr. Beast. Jimmy, we get it. You're a fucking beast. But stop stealing every single idea out there. Leave some for the rest of us. So yes, Mr. Beast blatantly stole our idea 12 weeks before we had it, and we were completely deflated. But then we did kind of feel good with the fact we watched his video and we kind of felt like ours was better. Their one was basically just filling up heaps of milk and then just like a layer of cereal on the top, whereas ours was literally all just cereal, not just like cereal floating on milk. So Jimmy, you might have to accept second place on this one, bro. Anyway, that's the story behind the Fruit Loops video and how Mr. Beast stole our ideas before we even had them. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up below. If there's any particular video you want to hear the stories behind, make sure to comment them in the comments. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. I can't even breathe. Probably sounding nasally as anything right now. Listen to that. Oh, Jesus. Wow, Mr. Beast version, 96 million views. Our one, 284,000. Come on, Jimmy. I'm going to call him out on this thing. You stole our video idea. I'm not angry, just disappointed. And send.
3, 2, 1. Oh! Dude, this is actually so good. Dude, it's like a slice.